is Jeff Sherman with part 2 of our 4-part progressive core workout series. So for the first one of part 2, we're going to go ahead and lay face down. We can do a regular Superman. It's a little bit harder than the alternating Superman as you did in part 1. Just going to lay out nice and straight, arms really straight. You're going to lift up as high as you can. Your hands, chest off the mat, feet and legs off the mat as high as you can. Squeezing the low back, squeezing the glutes, squeezing the hamstrings. Main thing is keep the arms really straight. Your tendency is going to want to be to pull the arms in. You want to keep the arms out nice and straight. You want to do about 20 of these, or you can work your way up to a full minute as you get better at it. And you can also do this series, 2 sets or even 3 sets if you want to. So that's Superman's. Remember, main thing is keeping the arms straight, lifting the chest up as high as you can. And when you come down, don't let your hands hit the ground. Same thing with your feet. Don't let your feet hit the ground. Lift them up as high as you can. Pause at the top. Good. So go ahead and roll over. Actually, you're going to do a plank. Sorry, roll back over. We're going to do a plank with a twist. So you're going to do a regular plank. Keep the shoulder, nice straight line from the shoulders down to the ankles. Keep your abs tight. What you're going to do is rotate your hips down towards the ground. Let them touch. You're going to go up and over to the other side. Pretend there's a ball underneath you, so you're not sliding over. You're going up and over, nice and slow. These are working your obliques. This is a regular low plank with a twist. It's going to add some obliques in there. Good. Nice and slow. Main thing here is when you twist over, you don't want your shoulder, you don't want your elbow to come up off the ground. To keep the elbow nice and tight, just rotate your hips down. Good. And then you're coming up and over, and the hip go all the way down to the ground. Good job. Okay, so go ahead and roll over for the next one. We're going to do a bent knee V-up, so go ahead and sit up. So what I want you to do, you're going to sit, you're going to lean forward and grab your ankles, and you're going to lean back until you balance with your feet off the ground. Good. And you're going to go all the way back to your shoulders, to your backs on the ground. Keep going, all the way down. There you go. And then up. Good, and balance. It's pausing at the bottom, pausing at the top. Good. So this is a bent knee V-up. Same thing, you don't want momentum. You don't want to slam down, you want to control yourself down, and you don't want to control yourself up. Good. You're going to bounce at the top. Good job. Like 2 more. One more. And 2. Good. For next, we're going to do Russian twist. So go ahead and face the camera. For this one, I want you to interlock your hands. I want you to keep your arms straight. So arms straight out in front. You're going to lean back, balance, uncross your ankles. You're going to keep your feet up in the air, and it's going to twist all the way to one side, all the way to the other. And instead of reaching across, you want to rotate your chest with it. Don't reach your shoulder across. Good. Rotate from the stomach. So keep your abs tight. You're going to rotate from side to side. And keep your hands up here. Good. There you go. And twisting from the abs. Twist around as far as you can to one side, all the way to the other side. So keeping your feet in the air is a little bit harder than we did in part 1 with your feet on the ground. It's going to really incorporate those low abs, make you stabilize a lot more. Your natural tendency is going to want to be to cross the ankles. As the first thing she did. By uncrossing them, it makes it a little bit harder, force you to stabilize that much more. All right, good job. All right, well, thank you. That's the end of part 2 of our 4-part progressive core workout series. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you